I paid $800 for a pixie cut and it only lasted 3 days.
I paid $300 to get my hair done and got hustled, and the hairstylist hell continues. Yep, that's correct. The beads are already falling out. This is day 2 or 3.
$325. Would y'all pay $325?
I just spent £200 for this. I don't even know where to begin, where to start, but I am fuming.
Here we are again with another tight hairstyle, y'all. Her hair was so tight. They did her hair so tight that she had to get it shaved off.
Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Cynthia here, and guys, in today's video we're going to be talking about the dissatisfaction from clients from their hairstylist. But wait, let me ask a question. At what point did getting your hair done become equivalent to paying a rent? Because some of these hairstylists from the videos we're definitely going to be looking at in today's video are charging 500, 800, $1,000, sometimes even more. And the results are leaving people confused, disappointed, and in some cases, downright angry. And before anyone says, well, quality costs money, I agree. I mean, if you're talented, experienced, and providing excellent service, charge your worth by all means. The problem is when people are paying luxury prices and getting dollar store results. And that's what we're talking about today. Now, don't get me wrong, being a hairstylist is hard work. Standing for hours, working with difficult clients, buying products, paying salon rents, running a business in general. I completely understand why the prices have gone up. But if prices are going up, shouldn't the quality be going up too? Now, without wasting too much time, let's get right into this video.
I paid $800 for a pixie cut and it only lasted 3 days. Story time. Don't ask me the stylist's name because she makes you sign an NDA. And at the time, I didn't understand it. But what happened next, it made so much sense as to why. So I flew from Houston to her city the day before, and my appointment was in like the afternoon or so. So I flew in the day before, and the next morning I got ready for my appointment. Now, my first red flag is she specializes in people with like alopecia, traction alopecia, hair loss, um, excuse me. And prior to the appointment, I had sent her pics from her own work of what I wanted to get. The consultation, however, was supposed to take place in person. I'm sorry, y'all gonna have to watch this in 2 times speed because I'm exhausted, as you can see. So I arrived to the salon, and just like old school days, I had a lunch. Um, they stated that there's no eating in the salon at all, like anywhere. And when I arrived for my appointment, she was not there. So I went back to my car and ate my lunch and then came back. I ate half the lunch and came back in. When I came back, she still was not there, but the receptionist said I was going to meet with her assistant. I had non-relaxed hair, so I was confused about like how the assistant was going to like prep me because I'm getting a cut. The assistant starts going over like, I'm going to wash her hair, do this treatment, that treatment. Keep in mind, I still have not had the consultation with the stylist yet. She mentioned to me about getting a relaxer because I was getting a pixie cut, and I explained to her that I didn't want a relaxer. I explained that to the stylist in advance because my hair is already going through some changes. I didn't want to make it worse. Um, Also, when I advised the stylist of that, she told me that there was no need to get a relaxer. She eventually comes in, and I could tell like she's annoyed that I didn't let her assistant start me first. But I don't give a fuck because I didn't have my consultation yet, and I came to see you, not her. Now, I also felt misled because you should have explained that in the past or prior to me getting there, that basically the bulk of the work is done by the assistant. Um, Another problem was that she didn't advertise. She uses a lot of like hair fibers, which you need to purchase, special shampoo, which you need to purchase, all these additional products you need to purchase to try to keep the style up at home. Now, yeah, it's on me kind of that I didn't get a relaxer living in Texas, but all of these things was told to her in advance before I flew in. She also does not, you cannot post your pictures until she posts them first because she needs to edit them. So not only is she putting hair fibers in, she's editing and putting filters on the picture. Long story short, I just end up shaving my head and going bald.
I feel like this video isn't in depth, but it's okay. It's okay. We're going to work with what we have. Whew. These 3 minutes we just sat listening to this thing, a lot was going on in my head. First of all, 800 American dollars for a pixie cut. Okay, let's keep that aside. Let me talk on the one that I was just thinking about. She had to fly in from her city to another city. Now, I know, you want to get the best from the best because she said this is a celebrity hairstyle. But I mean, I feel like there are still people in your city that will be able to give you fire results, that will be able to give you bomb results. Like, all I can hear is just extra money, extra money. The hair alone is extra, the flights, the products she was asked to get to maintain the style, extra money, extra money. Anyway, guys, let's get right into the next video.
$325. Would y'all pay $325 for this ponytail? Let me move out the way so you can really see what's going on. Story time on how this lady played in my head yesterday for $325. So I had booked an appointment to get a ponytail done. I wanted like the really cute fishtail braid. Somebody had recommended this stylist to me. She was like a little bit far, but her work is really good and it lasts. I looked at her Instagram. Her work was so good. I was like, okay, let me go ahead and book. I booked my appointment with her, and my appointment was for yesterday at 1:15 p.m. I live about an hour away, and I made sure to give myself extra time, just in case anything was, gonna happen. So I'm on the way, and I realize, I don't know what is going on, but traffic is crazy, okay? Traffic is insane. The time just keeps going up, the saxophones are getting louder, and I realize I'm actually gonna be 15 minutes late. So at this point, I'm probably like 30 minutes out from my appointment, and I text her and just let her know, like, hey girl, I'm so sorry, I don't know what is going on the road today. Traffic is insane, so I'm gonna be about 15 minutes late. She replies and just sends me a screenshot of her policies, which I'll be honest, I didn't read those Instagram policies. I didn't read it to realize. But she sends me her policies, and her policy is after 10 minutes, you are charged a late fee. And after 15 minutes, your appointment is canceled. So she's like, 15 minutes, but I'll go ahead and still take you. And I'm like, okay, even the doctor gives you a 15-minute grace period. Like 10 minutes, okay. So I'm like, I'm so sorry, but I'm still making my way. So as I'm getting closer, I realize, okay, traffic is actually like clearing up, whatever, like accident or whatever has kind of been, cleared. And so the time was going down. So I realize I'm only going to be like maybe 8 to 10 minutes late. So I text her back and I'm like, hey, it's looking like I'm actually going to be only 10 minutes late. And she's like, the late fee still applies. So I'm booking it. I'm bobbing, weaving, speeding, Gran Turismo. I get there, into the parking spot. I'm literally running into the building. I go up to the floor that she's on and I cannot find where the salon suite is. So I call her and I'm like, hey girl, I'm inside. I'm looking for the thing. Like, where is it? She gives me directions and I go and I find her suite. I pull in there 11 minutes after my appointment time, okay? I get in there at 1:26 p.m. 1 minute outside of her grace period. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Thank you, da-da-da-da-da. I'm so glad I made it in time. And she's like, yeah, it's still a late fee. And I'm like, okay, how much is the late fee? And she's like, it's the deposit. I had already paid a $75 deposit. Mind you, this is a $250 hairstyle. And now you're charging me an extra $75 for being 11 minutes late. So at this point, I'm visibly annoyed. Like, I'm irritated. It's showing on my face. But one thing about me, I'm not about to argue with nobody. So I'm like, mute. I don't say anything. I just sit down in her chair. I pull out my laptop and I start working because I had a bunch of work to do. And she picks up on my vibe and she's like, or, you know, if you want, you can just reschedule. Reschedule? I'm like, I turn around and look at her. I said, I just drove an hour and a half to be here. And you're still going to keep my $75. So why would I reschedule? So we get started doing my hair, and I will say she was very nice. Like, you know, I was working, but she kept asking me questions, like making conversation, like very nice, very cordial, whatever. In the back of my head, I'm still irritated because a $75 late fee is insane. I'm so sorry. So we get through my appointment. It's a very quick appointment. I feel like it takes no longer than an hour. She finishes, she shows me, I give her my phone. She takes a picture of the back of my head so I can see what it looked like. Beautiful. Love it. Mwah. Chef's kiss. So I leave thinking I look fabulous, okay? I'm in my car taking selfies. I'm like, the face is snatched, hair is tea, love it. Until I get home and I'm taking a video to show my friends my hair. I'm like, wait a minute, what is that? What is that? Now, I have never gotten this hairstyle done professionally, so I don't know if this is the technique. But in my heart of hearts, in the depth of my spirit, I feel like this is not what it's supposed to look like. Mind you, my hair is long. Like in a ponytail, my ponytail probably comes down to like here. So I just don't understand why my hair wouldn't be braided through the braid and why I got a little brick in the back of my head. I took a video this morning. Let me just show y'all, because this is actually insane. Like, this one side is not even horrible, but this? What is that? So now I gotta figure out a way to fix my hair after spending over $300 yesterday. And I'm probably gonna have to spend more money to get some hair to make this right. But it just gets to a point, I don't know where we went wrong as a community, but getting my hair done has become such a point of stress and contention for me and anxiety and just like overall frustration. Like, I don't know what it is about these new age Instagram hairstylists. Like, the work looks good, but the hair care and the techniques and the methods are just not there. On top of all these attitudes and policies and whatnot, at this point, I'm just gonna do my own hair. And honestly, I think the part that pisses me off is that I really could have done this myself. Like, I could have put a cylinder in my own head and done this myself.
The price is another thing. But come on, what was that? Like, what was that? I mean, if the client's hair is long enough, you can plait it down. You know? Oh my god, this was something else. It didn't look good at all. And you know, when she took the picture from above, it will give you that feeling that your hair looks good because she didn't show you the whole hair. That hairstylist just hit a jackpot because $325. How is a late fee 75? In what world is a late fee $75? Again, it's always good to read these hairstylist policies. In case you're not comfortable with any of them, you can talk to them beforehand about it. And if you're not okay with it, please stay in your house because at this point, people are agreeing to be ripped off.
I paid $300 to get my hair done and got hustled, and the hairstylist hell continues. Yep, that's correct. The beads are already falling out. This is day 2 or 3. I just found out that half of my head is done with rubber bands, as beads should be done, and the other half is done by knotting the bottom, creating these balls, and then burning them. Wondering why during my appointment they were looking for a lighter, but I'm definitely the type that truly likes to let the stylist work and not be like, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? They're the experts, but I should have. I also found out that they charged me $20 in tax, which is illegal in Texas. You cannot charge tax for getting your braids done, just so you guys know. Lots of TikTok comments in my last video on this. That's $300 of my hard-working money. Download the video. Bye.
2 to 3 days and the beads are already falling off, and you found out that they did not use rubber band to seal the ends of the beads, half a rubber band, half the knots that were burnt. They really played in her hair and then charging her for tax. It sounds really bad.
I paid $180 for this and I hate it. I do not like it at all. Let's really examine this hairstyle. It doesn't look like anything I wanted. This is what I wanted. So to start, this does not sit flat on my head. It bunches up like this. I'm kind of getting mad talking about it. Started my hair, the back of it, as traditional like box braids. Until I was like, is that knotless in the back? And she was like, you want it knotless? Yeah, I did. It's not thick, it's boneless. And the lady specifically asked me, do you want it as thick as hers? I said, I do. This is so far back. It just looks like this hair came out of nowhere. I wanted it to be here so then the individuals can fall here. The whole time she's doing my hair, not paying me no attention, like literally stopping, grabbing her phone. Finally, I get irritated enough to look over. When I tell you she was on TikTok live, just chatting away. Customer service was terrible. The amount of gel y'all be using, you cannot call that a protective style. Done being braided, she took a glob of gel and lined my parts with gel. What? I'm more irritated because I do my own hair for this very reason. I don't like to pay and then be disappointed. Don't have the time right now to do my own hair, so I paid for it. I paid for the convenience. That was a very disappointing experience for me. And then I saw her go get mousse and I saw her go get Got2b glue. I said, no, thank you. I'm ready to go. I won't be going back there for sure. I'm not tripping because I just don't like it.
She's not tripping. Sorry to say, the hair doesn't look clean. It doesn't look good. It looks boneless, like she said. That looks like what an apprentice would do. That looks like what someone that's learning how to part hair, how to make hair would do. It didn't look like what a professional would do. And I understand how people will be sad when they're paying for the convenience and still being disappointed. It's like, I would have just done this by myself. But honestly, there's certain hairstyles you can't do by yourself that at the end of the day, you have to, pay for it. So either ways, people just have to be careful with who they're giving their hairs to.
So I'm supposed to get my hair braided today, and y'all, tell me why. First off, the braider that I'm going to forgot to send me the hair that she prefers to use from the beauty supply store. And so I got whichever hair that I thought was best, which was, I'll show y'all, this 3-pack of Expressions hair, which did end up being the right hair because she said 42-inch hair, so I ended up getting that, and she said 4 packs. Now, me going in, not knowing which hair to get, when she said 4 packs, I'm assuming she meant like 4 single packs, not 4 packs of that, which kind of adds up to 12 packs, and that's kind of crazy because, like, I have been braiding my hair my whole life, and I've never had to use 12 packs of hair. Anyways, that's okay. That's okay. So she forgets to send me the hair. Fast forward to last night, she ends up texting me at like 11:45 at night once she realized that she forgot to send the hair, and lets me know like, hey, this is the hair to get. And prior to this, we kind of had a conversation like around me booking that today was going to be jam-packed. I was not going to have time to really stop before my appointment, which is why I got the hair yesterday and I got 2 packs. So that then opens up a whole conversation between me and her where I'm like, okay, listen, like, you usually provide the hair for all your other services, but this one is under a deal, so she's not providing the hair. But I'm like, listen, if you can just grab the 2 packs of hair, I'm just gonna reimburse you because I'm not gonna have time to get the hair and make it to my appointment on time. I also even told her that I had like 1 extra pack of hair, just a single pack in my house, but that's literally all that I had that I was gonna be able to bring. And so then she was like, yeah, if that 1 pack of hair is not the same exact hair as what's in that pack, I can't use it. I was really about to flip out because I'm like, it's freaking braiding hair. It's pre-stretched. What the heck do you mean you can't use a single pack of 1B 42-inch braiding hair if it's not from the same brand? It's also just making me think, I'm like, bro, like, I feel like if hairstylists are going to be extremely picky and particular about like what products they're using on their clients, then you need to provide it. But this video really ain't even about that because that was resolved. She was just like, there's a beauty supply store right next to my suite. I'll give you a little extra time to just grab when you get here. And I'm like, good, because I'm not paying late fee because I told you I wasn't gonna have time. But it made me think, y'all, I really just hate all the extra chit chat involved when I'm just trying to get my hair done. The thing was, had this been on your booking site, plus had your booking site been accurate, I would have just booked, bought the hair, and went about my day. I just feel like having to do all this extra chit chat just to get my hair done is really just a turn off. But I'm still going because I want to get my hair done. I was like, y'all, I can Zelle you for the 2 packs of hair if you can just get them before I get there. She even told me that I was her last client. So I'm like, why could you, like, you can just get the 2 packs of hair. She was like, oh, I don't take Zelle. I just feel like, as somebody who I do my own hair 99% of the time, this is why, because this has just been like the most stressful booking experience. And it's always like this when I'm trying to book a dang hair appointment. I don't understand. I just really just be wanting to get my hair done at the end of the day. I don't know. Just let me know. Am I crazy? I don't know. I also feel like 12 packs of hair for medium knotless is kind of insane. Anyways, let's go get my hair done. Hopefully I like this look and it justifies the trouble. Those were signs. She definitely canceled. I'm not getting my hair done today.
Wait, after everything she cancelled? After everything she cancelled? Ooh, honestly, that sounded stressful. If the hairstylist is going to be picky about the type of hair to be used, why don't they just get it? Because you didn't communicate it to the client. How do you expect her to know exactly what you want to use?
I just spent £200 for this. I don't even know where to begin, where to start, but I am fuming. As you can see, just got my hair done. Am I taking it out? Yeah. I have literally spent £230 on hair that looks like shit. This is not what I asked for. Okay, this doesn't look like the pictures whatsoever. Apparently these are goddess braids. I asked for bohemian, whatever the hell they're called. And they said, no, these are goddess braids, not box braids. So I'm basically, they're gonna charge me more. Because I got the hair from the salon, they're charging me more, which I get that fares, but £230 for this. When I booked the appointment, they said it was 150, which is already expensive in itself. I didn't know that that was not including the added hair. Bearing in mind, the parting that they did wasn't even straight. It was like wonky. They had to do this about 3 times. I look insane.
Honestly, that's to a point because, come on. Till now, the part is not still straight. And on top of that, you're taking this huge amount of money and not delivering what you're supposed to deliver. Come on.
Here we are again with another tight hairstyle, y'all. Her hair was so tight. They did her hair so tight that she had to get it shaved off. It was hurting so bad. Do y'all see the holes that are in this lady's head from how tight they braided her hair? Like she couldn't stand it anymore. She had to get her hair shaved off. She didn't want to, but look how much time it would take to take those out if she would have chose that route. Look at the holes, y'all. Look at them. Look at them. That's crazy. Y'all need to do better on these people's hair. Like, I know she distraught. She got a head full of holes. Really? That makes absolutely no sense. I'm going ahead and let y'all finish the video, but that's just crazy. I'll call y'all back.
The hair was done really tightly, if I may, because I was seeing the holes like the narrator was pointing out. Did she really need to shave her hair? Oh my god. No hard feelings. I mean, she still looks beautiful with the hair shade, but did she really need to? I believe if she had the patience, which she clearly did not have, to sit down and take it down one by one or go to a salon to take it down, it would be better. But I mean, it is what it is. She felt shaving the whole thing off would be better for her. And I mean, but come on, who are these people making these tight hairstyles on their clients' hair?
As I got my hair done yesterday and I hate it. Yeah, I don't like it one bit. This is not clickbait. This is not rage bait. This is just me being very fucking Midweek, honest. I was confirmed for a work trip, which just sent me into a frenzy because you guys know the Travel Prep Olympics is not a joke. So I had to then scour the internet, find someone that had availability to do braids for me. And I stumbled upon Amma Hair Salon. And honestly, guys, me not liking my hair has got nothing to do with Amma Hair Salon. I repeat, nothing to do with Amma Hair Salon or the stylist, because when I walked in there, I loved the atmosphere. They were busy, but they were attentive. Before I could say Jack Robinson, somebody had come over and started blow drying my hair. In the meantime, they were in the back blending my hair, which is an extra £15. I was absolutely all right with that because I wasn't going to do it myself. Again, without a moment's notice, I had the first stylist come over and start braiding my hair. And then soon after, I had a second and third braiding my hair. When I tell you, they run this place like a machine. And every single person coming in and out of there was so friendly. And everybody's treated equally. But the cocoa of the aura is the hair. And I don't like the hair, unfortunately. When they were doing it, I was like, okay, I need to give it time. I need to let them finish. Obviously, I cannot just jump to conclusions. And I was going for bob length goddess braids. And this is exactly what they were giving me. The blend of the colors, I think, is what was throwing me off because I've never ever done blonde braids before. So I was a bit like, I don't know what's going to happen. And I knew that this can go 2 ways. I was even telling them I'm nervous because I've never done blonde braids before. But, you know, unfortunately, it went the way I didn't want it to go. And, you know, in the salon, it looked really good. I could get behind it. The only problem was when I got home and the hair was now dry, it was very shoulder heavy. All the volume of the hair sat on my shoulders, literally isolated in that one area. I called my best friend and he was silent. He didn't say a thing. So I knew something was up. And because in the salon, the hair was still wet, of course, it was still thin. So when I got home, I could actually see the final result of the hair. So I had to thin it out. I took some scissors and I just thinned it out rather than cutting it. Unfortunately for me, I do not have thinning shears, so I had to use regular old scissors, but this is what I'm now left with. Hey, I said I wanted a bob. I didn't know that I wanted a bob. Hey, we're here now bobbing. Fucking hell. Amma Hair Salon, 20 out of 10. I highly recommend. Now, this hairstyle, I don't know. Ask me in a couple of days. I don't know, man. I don't know. This is day one of me trying to like my hair. We women, we suffer.
This one was quite hilarious. I mean, I wasn't expecting the after look to look like that, but I mean, it kind of looks good. Kind of looks good if we're being honest. But come on, that's not what she wanted, right? There's nothing that beats what you initially wanted. And oh yes, one last video we need to watch out is a hairstylist telling us why they don't like washing hair in their salon. Let's get right into it.
Okay, maybe if y'all hear it from a hairstylist, y'all will better understand, but we are braiders. We ask y'all to come wash and blow dry for multiple reasons. The first one is because we were never properly told how to wash somebody's hair. We didn't go to school. We don't have to be licensed to be a braider. So if you told us, okay, or if you told us, hey, can you wash my hair? And I'd be like, yeah, let's go ahead and wash your hair. And we just up in there doing the thing. I'm not using the right products that I'm supposed to use for your type of hair. I'm not detangling your hair properly. So now you mad that you got a nappy ass mess on your hair because I thought I was washing your hair right, because again, I was never properly told. So no, to alleviate all of that, wash your own hair. 2, again, we are braiders. We are not a natural hairstylist. We don't do the blowouts, the trims, the colors, the flat irons. We don't do any of that. Come with your hair prepped already so we can just go in, braid your hair, and you can leave. We are braiders. Now, I do wigs, braids, twist locks, ponytails, so-ons, quick weaves. Most people just braid. So whatever. 3, if you have long, thick hair, or even if your hair is short and thick, blow drying and washing somebody's hair is going to take an additional 1 to 2 hours on top of a style that already takes 6+ hours. And it's like, no, like, I know you don't want to be in my chair that long, and I don't want you in my chair that long. So please just wash and blow dry your hair ahead of time. Like, but if we do include that, our price is going to have to go up, and y'all already be bitching and complaining about our prices. So it's like, to alleviate all of that, just wash and blow dry your hair at home. Now, I do have it to where you can add on the blow dry service if you don't want to blow dry your own hair, but please just come with your hair washed and detangled if you want me to blow dry. We are not lazy. It's just multiple steps to this shit, okay?
Okay, we hear you, good and fine, but why is the service still expensive even when you ask the clients to do things themselves? Like, why do you still charge them that high? Because omitting washing, blow drying, detangling, whatever service it is, they said they don't offer, should lessen the amount of just braiding the hair. But yes, beautiful people, let me know in the comments, have you had your own fair share of this type of situation? How was it handled? And yes, I've come to the end of the video, guys. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, do not forget to give the video a fat thumbs up. If you are not subscribed, consider subscribing, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.